Merry Kitschmas! It's time for day 3 of my 12 days of Kitschmas. Each day of the series, I will talk about a popular vintage Christmas decoration and share with you pieces of my personal collection. So if you love Kitschmas as much as me, then stick around for more mid-century modern goodness. Hey everybody, I'm Victoria. If you're new here, we're Super Geeked, where we celebrate everything we get super geeked about, and I get super geeked about vintage Christmas decoration and mid-century modern. Would you be surprised to find out that your favorite ceramic coffee mug has roots in mid-century Christmas decorations? Let me take you back to 1949, where 3 gentlemen, brothers Robert and John Howard, teamed up with their college friend Grant Holt to start Holt Howard Company. The company launched that year with a fun line of Christmas table decor, including a candle-powered chime that spun around called the Angel Labra. But the most popular of that Christmas launch was their pitcher and mug set of Jolly Winking Santas. And with that, Holt Howard's brand of kitschy housewares launched into the stratosphere. In fact, these Santa mugs were so popular that Holt Howard started manufacturing ceramic mugs for everyday use, thus pioneering the coffee mug as we know it today. Of course, other companies took notice and made their own versions of these sassy winking Santas. If you're able to come across one of the original mugs, you should be able to verify its legitimacy fairly quickly, as many Holt Howard products were marked with a date and a copyright. In the 1950s, Holt Howard began to move some of its manufacturing overseas to Japan, and those mugs can be identified with a foil label on the bottom that reads HH Japan. While Holt Howard continued to turn out their Christmas-themed tableware, the company also branched out into non-seasonal ceramics, such as the Pixieware line of condiment containers. Pixieware debuted in 1958, and we will talk about them again in my Mid-Century Modern series, so stay tuned for that. It's also fun to note that the company caused a brief uproar in 1973 with the release of its Nixon coffee mug. It featured the image of a $3 bill with former President Nixon's face on the center. Though it was a hot seller, federal agents notified the company that the design violated currency laws and seized several unsold shipments of the mugs. Now I'd like to share with you some of my Winking Santa mugs, or Santa face mugs. All 3 of these are stamped Japan on the bottom. And here's the first one. And you can tell that they're hand painted. There's the back. And then here's his twin. And here's the third one. And so they're a triplet. And then I have this little plastic guy right here that I showed earlier, and he's winking, he's cute, and he's actually stamped made in Hong Kong. So we can date this little guy based on the fact that it says made in Hong Kong. Now you can find modern day versions of these. I have never purchased a vintage inspired one. You can certainly find them in big box stores. Of course, they may look a little different than the vintage ones, but they are all over the place and they are so adorable. For my reselling friends, I'm going to share with you some comps of what these adorable little Santa mugs are selling for on the resale market. As we saw with the knee hugger elves and the bottle brush trees, there's definitely a market for these vintage Christmas decorations. They have a very good resale value, and if you're out and about already sourcing at thrift stores, antique stores, garage sales, estate sales, look at their Christmas decorations because you might find a gold mine of items that you can flip online. So that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed this little history of the Santa mugs, the Santa face mugs, and maybe learn something about the history of them. I hope you're also enjoying the series where I'm sharing some of my favorite vintage Christmas decorations with you. If you have any ideas on other Christmas decorations that I could cover, definitely put them in the comments below. And I love hearing from all of you how nostalgic it is to look back at some of these vintage Christmas decorations and the happy memories that they bring to you. So thank you so much for sharing your stories. I really appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that bell notification because I've got another video coming out tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye.